So let's go ahead and log into LiveLeap. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the route manager. Now, the way that routing works with LiveLeap is there's certain steps where you want to set up everything and tell LiveLeap how to perform when you go live and when you're going live and where you're going live from. So more than anything, the most important part is the first step, which is where are you sharing your live from? And then where would you like to share your live to? Okay, so you have step one, which is right here, and then you have step two. But we'll add a new route so I can show you guys perfectly the way that this works. So I'm gonna go create new route. And again, I have my phone here so I could actually walk you guys through how the steps that you need to take when you're setting up a route. So first things first, let's go with something that's like let's do social media training. So a lot of people have a lot of pages, a lot of groups, a lot of lists, email lists, different Twitter accounts, different LinkedIns for different types of things in business. Therefore, we found it necessary to need routes. And what routes are is if you're trying to market to a specific niche or a group of people within multiple social locations, multiple pages, groups, a certain Twitter account, certain LinkedIn account, certain email lists, certain SMS lists, it's necessary for one to be able to go live in one location and then share that live video to multiple places, but not others, okay? So for this example, we're gonna be setting up called social media training, and that's gonna be anything to do with social media. And as you can see here, my profile is in use by another route. So what that means is if I go live from my profile, it's gonna share to certain locations based on that route. And I can't do it twice because if I'm going live on my profile, I can only share to specific places. Therefore, logging into a page and going live makes it to where you can syndicate it to other locations. So for this specific one, it's going to be called social media training. And what I'm going to say is in step one, I'm telling LiveLeap, this is where I plan to log in and go live, okay? So on step one, you're just telling LiveLeap where you plan on going live. And whenever you go live, LiveLeap is going to share based on what you select on where you go live from. So in step one, this is where you're going live from. So if you look at my phone here, for example, I would have to log in to a specific page, Facebook page that is. So let's see here, let's do split post, for example, okay? So I would have to log into this page and then click publish and then go live in here, which is the second option down. So I'm telling LiveLeap, okay, if I go live on split post, let's look, split post. So for step one, I'm telling LiveLeap, I'm going live from this location, okay? Now when I proceed to step two, I'm gonna say, now LiveLeap, I want you to share to all these pages and groups when I go live to split post. When I log into the split post page and I go live. So if you actually look right here, I'm logged into the split post page. When I select live video here and I go live on split post, that's step one, the from. Now, once I go live, when I have this set up in my route, I'm gonna say, okay, I'm logging into split post, the page, and I'm going live, excuse me. I would like to share to LiveLeap, Live Video Mastery, Andrew Ironman Graham, maybe Summit.live, all these other places, right? Anything to do with Facebook, because like I said, this is social media marketing, or Instagram, or any of my pages that are associated with social media marketing and helping people with social media marketing. Now, since I'm going live on split posts, LiveLeap is then going to share to all of these pages that I have selected here. So there's going to be 3 pages that it's sharing to, and then of course my groups. So we'll say like LiveLeap members. So when you go back and you look, I'm logging into split post and I'm going live on split post that you see here on my phone or your computer, either way. When I go live on this page, it's going to share to all the locations that are on step 2 here, these 3 pages, this one group, okay? Now that's Facebook so far, that's step 1 and 2. Now when I go to step 3, it's gonna ask me to add Twitter and LinkedIn accounts. Now for social media marketing, when I'm doing training for social media marketing, or training, what this is, social media training, I'm going to select maybe a Twitter account for my social media, like social media specifically, and that's it. So the reason why we did that is because if you have certain niches, if you're doing training on affiliate marketing, Facebook ads, Instagram, like different niches, you could set up a route per niche, and then based on where you go live from in step 1, it'll syndicate to all the pages and groups in step 2. Now in step 3, you could do other social media accounts for LinkedIn and Twitter, to where if you have a Twitter account that is specifically for something like, you know, social media marketing, or something specific for, you know, maybe Instagram, something like that, then you're obviously going to go live in those areas. Sorry guys, I'm getting updates on a bunch of stuff. Now, so you would set those accounts up based on this social media training. Now we go to step 4, and this would be certain SMS lists or phone numbers. This is if you want to send text messages to people when you go live, so they can hop on and follow you going live. I'm only going to upload people who are interested in social media training on my lists, right? If I have my list segmented, so I'd only upload people who are interested in social media training. Same thing with email. This would be my email list, or people that I know that are interested in social media training, okay? So this route is very specific to a certain niche or a certain type of people. And then you go to the next step, site notifications for social media training. If I have a specific website that I harness all my videos, all my training on, I could put a notification on the website using the site notification feature, that if people are visiting that site through organic traffic or paid ads, if I have ads running for the website, whenever I go live, it puts up a notification that says, hey, I'm on live, click here to join me. When they click it, they could see an actual iframe of you live on your website, and you can have it to where in like 10 or 15 seconds, they have to enter their email to continue watching. And that's how you kind of build a list, you know, off your website from going live, okay? Webhook integration is for our third-party carriers that integrate with Liveleap, and then from there, you would click finish. And you're all set. That route is set up. So now as you see here, I have one that I go live from my profile, my personal profile. So looking at my phone, again, that you see here on the screen, what I would do is, here's my profile, right? My personal profile. I would go post, and then I would go live. Now, what's going to happen is when I go live on my personal profile, it's going to follow this first step, and it's going to syndicate or share, automatically share to all of these locations set up in the route.
Okay, now that I have my Liveleap route set up, it doesn't matter if you're on a phone or if you're using Zoom or if you're using any type of software. But if you go live to a specific page or a specific profile, what happens is it's automatically going to syndicate once you go live. So what I'm going to do is I'm on my phone, and I'm simply going to just log into Liveleap. I told Liveleap in step 1, if I go live on my personal profile, to go ahead and share it based on specific pages, groups, etc. So all I need to do on my phone is simply go to my profile, post. We'll just say here that this is a test. Okay. We're going to do a live video, which is the second one down. And it's loading. We'll give it 1 second. There I am. So all I do is I simply just go live. 3, 2, 1. And I'm actually live on Facebook. And this is my phone, so you can see it. See it here? Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you on the screen. I'm going to put the phone down, but I'm going to show you on the screen where we're syndicated. So as you guys can see here, I'm live in multiple groups, multiple pages. And all I have to do is click through and toggle through all the groups and pages, and I'm live in every single location. See there? So it doesn't matter the page or the group or whatever it is. If I have it set up in my actual route, it's going to automatically share to those locations. Okay, and I ended the live video because that was simply a test, and I actually had people jumping on wondering what was going on. But as you can see here, now that the video has ended, everything did successfully share. you'll see that there was a lot of people jumping on, so I deleted it. But so LiveLeap in general basically takes your live video, and in step one, you're going to set up where you're going live from. And then as soon as you decide where you want to go live from, in step two, you will just tell LiveLeap where you would like to share to. And as I just demonstrated now on the computer, it shared to multiple groups, multiple pages, multiple locations. It also did notifications on my Twitter, my LinkedIn, email, and many other places. So LiveLeap is a phenomenal solution. We've seen people literally go from 270 views to 15,000. Actually, yesterday I was speaking to a customer named Greg McDaniel, and he literally used LiveLeap and didn't use LiveLeap for his podcast, and then also as a test on his actual live feed. So he had the same exact route set up. He did a test using LiveLeap and not using LiveLeap. It actually was vice versa. He didn't use LiveLeap on the first test. He did use it on the second test. And within 2 hours after the live feed, he checked. And the first one had 700 views, and the second one had 1,700 views. So almost 1,000 more views, about 50 more comments. Absolutely amazing. So I just wanted to show you guys, after you have the LiveLeap route set up and you're ready to go, it actually will syndicate and automatically share to all the desired locations. So go ahead and grab a trial or test out LiveLeap simply by getting it for only $19 per month. You could significantly increase your viewers on your Facebook Live video, and you could send notifications to multiple social networks external from Facebook. You can also SMS and email your list. LiveLeap is an absolutely powerful tool. So grab a trial if you're a first-time customer or viewer of this website. It's $1, and you literally could test out the power of LiveLeap for 7 days. After 7 days, it's going to bill you $19 per month. We do have customers that like to use the Pro version because you get 3 licenses of the software, which you then can share with your colleagues or even your employees to help increase your viewership. So grab a trial as soon as you can, and we look forward to seeing you on the inside of LiveLeap.